those things that you're repeating, they've been repeated now for weeks since the report was published.
They are very strong words.
They are
used against the Chief Minister.
They are very strong words, very unfairly and improperly used against the Chief Minister, in my view, for reasons that I may determine, that I decide I have to challenge. But they are words, and this is you have to understand the structure of how our law works. You all heard the evidence. 38,000 people were able to tune into GBC and watch the evidence or read what was being said in the Chronicle in its reports the following day. One man has given us a report of what he thinks the evidence means. Another man might have given us a different view. Indeed, let me give you an example which will make this obvious. If Charles Gomez had written the opinion, it might have been even more damning of me.
I'm sure it would have been.
Well, perhaps. If Peter Caruana had written the opinion, perhaps it would be much less damning, even if they were not representing me.
But Sir
right?
Peter Openshaw
is impartial. Is impartial and is brought to look at the evidence. And when you go to a judge in the Supreme Court, the judge in the Supreme Court is impartial. And yet sometimes, on appeal, what he has determined impartially is found to be wrong, is found to not be based on evidence, or is found to be legally unfounded. And sometimes, when you go to the Court of Appeal, they get things wrong, and you go to the House of Lords, the Privy Council, the Supreme Court in the United Kingdom, and they get overturned too. We do not rest on a system where decisions about one person's reputation or one person's liability are ever made just by one man without the ability of appealing those. That's why I'm telling you, in relation to those things, where I'm advised that it's very likely that I could succeed in turning those around, and I will consider whether or not to take that to the next stage in coming weeks and months.